your freshman year?
My freshman year was a restart I needed in my life, especially coming in from what wasn't a very good CPS school, making the transition to what was a charter. Coming in, I thought I was literally gonna be that one cool kid and everything, but once I came in through those two doors, my life flashed before my eyes. One of the differences was when we were coming in through the front door, the check-ins for uniforms, how strict they were with it back then. And then looking at a pillar that had a poster with our last names alphabetized and going to a certain room to get our classes was very weird. Heading up to get our classes, there was a few people that I started talking to just to make friends of, so I could talk to in lunch. One of the first people I ended up talking to was Flavio. Basically came in, asked him, like, do you know what we do next? And he didn't know either, so. Once getting the classes though, I kept getting lost. Each single week, instead of going to lunch, I would go to my next period class, and then the teacher would stare at me, looking at me like, what are you doing here? That lasted for a good 2 weeks. A good 2 long weeks. Eventually I got the hang of it, and by the end, I gotta say, I was actually happy being here with the experiences I have gotten for freshman year.
You said you needed like a restart in your life. Did you know that at the time, or was it like something that just happened as you went on?
It ended up becoming something that went on, but originally I wanted to make something of myself because elementary and middle school I was always just a quiet kid.
So now about you, how was your sophomore and junior year?
My sophomore year, I gotta say, was a bit of a happy time for me. Made a lot of friends, managed to keep my grades at a steady pace. My actual turning point was during junior year when my mother passed away due to cancer. It had a giant effect on me both emotionally and academically, mainly because my mother was always the greatest support I had, and really the only one that supported my out there ideas. It took a giant toll on myself because I was becoming distant from people I knew were trying to figure out what was wrong with me. Looking back on it, I wish I could have kept the people I believed in closer to me. I mainly tried pushing them away, but I really should have kept them close because I needed all the support I really needed.
So, as someone who was there, like I actually didn't know this happened. But is there anything that like I or anyone else could have done that would have like helped you out?
At that point, I didn't even know what I needed to help myself, to be honest.
We're gonna be 1 hour apart, Alexis and I, so it's not like we're gonna be able to be together whenever we want to hang out. But overall, senior year, it was filled with a lot of amazing things because we all kind of just figured out what we're gonna do in the future once we're out of here, and at the same time, we had people like Sam.